Transparency. I'm just here to film in public. That's all.
Right, have I said that you can't film in public? I just asked you not to film the private property.
Well, then I'm going to have to respectfully say I will decline that request of yours because I want to catch everyone's reaction to me doing this.
Can you see your ID?
Nope.
Yes, sir.
I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity, sir.
And you're also being investigated for a potential city ordinance violation. So
I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity. What's your name and badge number?
It's William Holtman. It's 309.
Okay, my name is
Now
Jeff.
that I've given you my name, you need to give me your ID.
My name is Jeff, and this is freedom of speech, freedom of religion,
I understand that.
and freedom of assembly on a traditional public forum.
Watch how this tyrant cop admits filming in public is legal, then arrests the man anyway. No crime, just ego. This is what happens when officers have zero respect for the law or your rights. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, because power unchecked is freedom denied.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. Why are you recording all the people in the drive-thru here?
I'm trying to catch a Cybertruck.
You're trying to catch a Cybertruck?
Yeah.
Okay, so not a problem. You can catch a Cybertruck anywhere on the public roads and stuff like that, right? But that's private property, so you can't be reporting into private property. I understand that you're on the public grounds.
I am, yeah.
Right. And if you want to catch a Cybertruck, you certainly can. You can do that. You can record any of the traffic you want on Portage. You just can't be doing that on the private property where the people are working, right?
But I can see it from public though.
Sorry?
I can see it from public though, right?
You can see it from public, right? But when you're recording into someone's private property, right? It'd be like if I went to your house and put a camera over your fence and started looking into your yard. That's private property, right?
That would be kind of intrusive. Yeah.
That would be intrusive, right?
This is a business.
I understand
A public business where people come and purchase coffee and donuts, and
I can appreciate that, right?
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, this is private property, right? And if your true intent is like what you said, is to catch your Cybertruck, 100%. I'm not saying you can't record in public. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, not into the private property of these people, right?
So I can face my camera that way.
If you want to go sit on this,
I can face my camera that way.
If you want to go into the public,
I can face my camera that way.
You want to walk down the sidewalk,
But just not this way.
Well, your whole intent is actually just to stand here and record all the traffic going through the drive-through, right? It's a private business.
I want to catch a Cybertruck.
100%. And I told you, right? You can do that, just not right there. Does that make sense?
But this is a public easement right of way. This is a public right of way.
Yeah. Is there? What's this like? Have you
Transparency. I'm just here to film in public. That's all.
Right. And have I said that you can't film in public? I just asked you not to film the private property.
Well, then I'm going to have to respectfully say I will decline that request of yours because I want to catch everyone's reaction to me doing this.
Okay, so now you're causing mischief, right?
No, it's not a mischief.
Because you said now you're looking to garner a reaction from people.
People are wonderful, and it's not right for them to come at me like you are.
How am I coming at you? I've been nothing but respectful.
I
haven't
approached
you or threat. Yeah,
but even to approach me,
we're in public. I can talk to you, right?
Yeah, but
so
it's sort of to some degree where I want to be left alone, though.
Just like these people want to be left alone, right, sir?
Yeah, but there's cameras everywhere. You can't be left alone when you're in public.
Okay, so to your logic, you said you should be left alone when you're in public. These people are also in public, right? You're saying when they get off the yard here.
But I know I can't be left alone. I'm walking on my way here. I was in like at least 50 cameras just to get here.
Okay, but so what are we discussing here? Are you discussing your ability, whether you want to be left alone, or the fact that there's
fact that I can photo in public?
There's cameras.
I can photo in public because.
And you said your intent is to catch a Cybertruck. I understand that, right?
That's the big thing because they look so ridiculous.
Okay.
I've seen a couple in Winnipeg, but not up close.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like the reactions I get from people are just ridiculous sometimes, and it's like I want to catch that for my safety because if they come and attack me, then I have it on camera.
Who's attacking you?
Oh,
right. You're garnering a response.
I had like an 80-year-old guy give me the finger.
100%. He's allowed to do that, right? He can express
himself. I guess so, yeah, but. In a way,
and you're intimidating him, right? By videotaping.
How am I intimidating? I'm just standing here.
So then how is he intimidating you? By giving you a reaction. That's what you're looking for on the phone, right?
No. I'm just recording everyone's reaction. It's like fun.
Okay. Well, people, like I said, so if you're trying to garner a reaction from people, right?
That's not my intention. I'm saying I'm recording.
That is what you said. You said your intention was to garner people's reaction because you think it's fun when they react to you when you're videotaping them, right?
Well, if they're going to be acting like that in the public, I'm allowed to record them.
if you're in public, like I said, 100%, you can do so.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing with you with your ability to film in public.
And if the people act all silly, then
Okay.
why not catch that on camera?
I'm not saying that you can't record them if they're acting silly at you.
Well,
But you're saying
for my
that you're,
safety, that's why I'm doing it.
I know, but what you're trying to do is trying to elicit a response, and then you're saying that for your safety you're recording, but the whole reason that there could be any threat to you is a result of people not being appreciated being recorded, which so this is what we call self-imposed jeopardy.
Well, if I'm walking down the street and someone's videoing me, I don't even look at them.
Okay. So if you want to walk down the street, I'm not going to stop you from walking away from here, sir. I'm not going to stop you from walking and videotaping. And I've never prevented you from doing any of that.
No, I understand your whole reason for coming here. People have called and said that they don't want to be recorded in public.
They didn't. And
then maybe put on a mask like I'm sort of, semi disguising my identity. So maybe they should do that if they don't want to be on camera.
Okay. Well, that's. I mean, but people don't have to wear disguises to feel like they should be able to be free to move around in public. Also, like I said, the Tim Hortons parking lot
I'm not saying they have to do it. I'm saying if they
is not a public space. It's a private property.
I haven't been on their property. I've been at 7-Eleven. That's it, right here.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not. There wasn't a problem at 7-Eleven, right? The problem was here. Okay.
There's a problem here.
Yeah, there is a problem because people are complaining about it and they're asking you not to do that. So I'm having a conversation with you here, a pretty cordial conversation. I respect that. Yeah, right.
Yep.
I haven't threatened you or done anything to you. I'm just explaining to you what the situation is. I'm asking you to stop filming the people on private property. And I've told you where you can go. Because if you're here for a cyber truck, if that's truly what you're trying to do,
do you know where they are?
You can walk down Portage. You're going to see way more vehicles walking down Portage than you are going to get through the Tim Hortons drive-through.
Oh,
right?
Yeah,
how many vehicles are going through here? 1 to 30 seconds?
I think I caught about 20.
20 Cybertrucks?
No, 20 vehicles.
Okay.
Yep.
And so what do you want to do with that footage?
Nothing.
Nothing. You just want to have it.
My phone ain't even recording.
Matt, whatever you're doing with it, it's like I said, it's your prerogative to record or not record. I'm not taking the phone from you. I'm not telling you to stop recording. I'm just asking you not to record on private property, right? That's it.
I'm not going on the private property, but I can record it from a public right away.
You can record in the Is there a reason why you're just trying to be difficult? I'm just asking you not to record the people.
I'm sorry I'm coming off as difficult of standing up for my rights.
What rights am I taking away from you?
Freedom of expression. I'm allowed to photograph anything I can see in public.
You want to do that, right? Yeah. If you're walking by here, like I said, so let's say you're walking by here, and you video.
But my purpose is to catch a Cybertruck.
Okay, so there's better places to catch a Cybertruck. One, right? We can agree that there's way more vehicles traveling on Portage than there are here. So your ability to catch your Cybertruck when you're standing literally right at the corner of Portage, anyways, you could literally point your camera the other way and not cause any problems.
Okay, I'll stand right here and point it. Hopefully a Cybertruck will drive by.
But like you said, you were trying to elicit responses and reactions from people.
I said I'm trying to catch the reaction of people because I know they get all flustered. Like, what is it with the camera?
Right, because you're doing that, right?
It's not even on.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
They
just see you with it.
Well, then
it appears like you're video recording.
They have to be educated that I'm allowed to do this.
Yeah, but not towards private property. So like my
That is
partner
ridiculous.
explained, so, like they feel it's intrusive. You're pointing it
Well,
out.
it's not intrusive, but they're in public.
It is. I don't know if that's recording or not right now. I wouldn't even know that. I just see what I see.
Right.
So they see the same thing. They see you're even telling us you're disguising your identity for some reason.
Because this is ridiculous. I don't want to be out here being seen doing this.
You don't want to be seen out here doing this, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right. So why is it you don't want to be seen doing this?
Because society deems this as abnormal.
So what is it that you're trying to what is the point you're trying to prove here, sir?
That I'm allowed to do it.
Okay, so are you truly here for looking for a Cybertruck, or are you just here to try to prove a point that you can do this?
I'm hoping to catch a Cybertruck because I told you they just look ridiculous, and I hope it's wrapped in a different than the stainless steel because they should really force people to wrap them. They look so ugly. Yeah, they are.
Not a great looking vehicle, but again, I encourage you by all means to try and capture a Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Just do so on Portage, all right?
Okay, I'll go stand on Portage and hopefully I can catch one.
Yeah, you can go stand on Portage.
Thank you for your unlawful directive to telling me to move over here, but I will.
I'm just asking.
Maybe I should get your name and number.
You're right, and I'm going to get your name. We're having interaction. What's your name, sir?
I go by the abbreviation of BORD.
You go by the abbreviation BORD?
Yeah.
That's your last name or first name?
That's just my nickname.
Okay, let's start with your first name then, sir.
I prefer to have that kept private.
Yeah, well, you speak with the police.
Mm-hmm.
So you can start with your first name and your last name.
That's a negative. Sorry, officer.
Okay. Well, then you can move along.
Yeah, I will. I'll go to Portage, like I said.
You can go to Portage and go have that. You can go stand over there. But if you're going to continue to point the camera here, we're going to detain you or arrest you for cause disturbance, right? Because you're causing a disturbance, you're causing problems, right?
So I can only focus on Portage, right?
You can focus on Portage as much as you want.
Okay.
Like I said.
I just want to get in the shade here because it's kind of hot, you know? All right, so my unlawful requests are that I cannot film this way.
I'm telling you not to film into a private.
But that's not lawful, though, right?
All right. It is lawful. This is their private property, right? It's the same thing if you enter their property. They can
but I never entered their property,
they can
though.
remove you from the property, right?
Yeah, I can't point my video cameras from my house in my neighbor's yard. It's illegal.
Well, why would you do that, though?
There you go. You just answered your question.
This is public.
Yeah, it's public. I'm not going to stop you. Go ahead. Videotape what
This
you want
is
to
a business who always rips me off.
Okay,
Every time I go here, they rip me off.
So then don't do business here anymore, sir.
Well, I'm trying to... Come on. You're infringing on my rights to film the drive-thru of this business.
I'm not infringing
from a public right-of-way.
I'm not infringing on your rights, Matt.
Okay, then I can film.
You said you wanted to catch a Cybertruck. If that's what you want to do,
to see if I can see one.
If you're doing it this way, you're not trying to film a Cybertruck. You have a very different intent.
Can you disengage from me now, sir?
You can walk away anytime. It's a public place, right?
But I'm free to stay.
So am I, right? Both of us are free to stay.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. You don't mind if I reach in my pocket for a cigarette?
Sure.
Oh, that wasn't an insult. That was the wind, eh?
It was. Accidents happen.
I can reach for a smoke.
Yeah, you're not. We're having a conversation, man. I haven't put you under arrest. We're having a conversation. And I said.
But it's like when I reach into my pocket, you could feel like a threat or something.
I haven't detained you. I haven't done anything, man. I have a conversation with you so far, right? That's where we're at.
How long is this conversation going to take place?
I'm standing here. You're free to go whenever you want. I said right from the beginning, you could walk down that way if you want to go. You can go wherever you want to go. No one's stopping you. You're not welcome on the Tim Hortons property.
Why? Why am I trespassing right now?
They don't want your business and they don't want you on there. So feel free to enjoy your cigarette. I would ask you is just not to report that into the private property, okay?
This is ridiculous, folks.
Okay. So I've asked you a couple times not to videotape the people there. You continue to do it.
I've been floating copying you sitting in the
You can videotape me all the way, but I've been watching you as you've been videotaping the people here. You keep doing it. So right now you're going to be under arrest for mischief. Yeah, you are going to be under arrest for mischief. Put your hands behind your back.
Now watch how this officer tries to threaten a man with arrest, just for using his right to free speech. But this time, he picks the wrong guy. This man knew the law and wasn't afraid to challenge the badge. The result? A full-blown shutdown that shows exactly what's wrong with modern policing. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Because if we don't stand up, they'll never be held accountable.
I'm all right. How are you, sir?
Okay.
What's going on?
Can I ask you the same thing?
Why?
Because our HR manager called and said you're asking people for money.
Okay, I'm hard of hearing. Can you speak up?
Our HR manager in the building here called and said you're asking people for money out here.
Who is the HR? What's their name?
His name's JD.
JD?
Mm-hmm.
That's, is that what they said?
Yeah, they said there's a male on the front steps with a sign asking people for money.
Okay.
Are we asking people for money or?
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay. Want to see your ID?
Nope.
Yes, sir.
I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity, sir.
You're also being investigated for a potential city ordinance violation. So
I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity. What's your name and badge number?
It's William Holtman. It's 309.
Okay, my name is
Now that
Jeff.
I've given you my name, you need to give me your
My
ID.
name is Jeff, and this is freedom of speech, freedom of religion,
I understand that.
and freedom of assembly on a traditional public forum.
I understand.
I am not asking for money.
Okay. That's what I'm investigating.
Well, all you have is hearsay. I say I'm not. HR manager says I am.
Okay. So that's called an investigation.
Okay, we'll go investigate.
Right now I'm talking to you. I am investigating.
Let's make it clear. I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. Wait, just let me finish what I'm saying. I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity safeguarded by the First Amendment. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly on public property. Do you understand that?
I understand what the First
You're
Amendment
not getting
says,
my
yes.
ID.
Give me your ID.
You're not getting my ID.
I'm not asking.
It doesn't matter if you're asking or not. I'm engaged in a
You're fixing
constitution.
to find yourself
You
in jail
don't
for
get-
disobeying a lawful order.
You don't get ID for a constitutionally protected activity, sir.
Headquarters, you have JD stuff out.
And I'll let you know I'm not going to resist if you arrest me, but you're making a big mistake if you are. I've already told you I'm not panhandling.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm not panhandling.
I don't know why y'all got to do all this constitutional crap and make stuff so difficult.
Constitutional crap.
Yeah, y'all try to hang on this. What y'all try to do is do stuff like this to try to get a reaction, so you can
Try to
sue
get
us
a
and
reaction
sue the
with a
city.
God bless the homeless
I know what
veteran
you're
sign.
doing, man. I've
Okay.
been doing this 17
So you know what I'm
years.
doing? Get back in your car and have a nice day.
As soon as JD comes out and tells me he didn't hear you ask for money, I will.
It doesn't matter what JD. No, it
If
does.
JD says that he heard you ask for money
Mhm.
and he's willing to write a statement, you're going to go to jail for
Okay,
panhandling.
let's go to jail. Let's do it.
I want to talk to JD first.
Let's do it.
I'm just
Hook
telling
me,
you
look,
where we're at.
hook me up for freedom of speech, freedom of religion. You've already been put on notice that you're going to. I'm exercising a constitution protected right.
And you've also been put on notice that if JD, who is an employee of this city, is willing to write a statement that says you were panhandling,
Okay.
I'm going to put you in jail.
Well, then JD will be his qualified immunity in jeopardy too.
What was your last headquarters? Call 4205 or track table.
All right, let's just go ahead and start recording.
That's fine. I've been recording since before I pulled in the parking lot.
Okay.
That's all on video.
That's fine. I'm engaged in constitution protected activity safeguarded by the First Amendment. God bless freedom of speech. God bless freedom of religion. God bless freedom of assembly on public property.
I just want you to know the other side of your statement is absolutely incorrect. The other side of your
Panhandling is not a crime?
is a crime.
All right. If I panhandle in front of you, will you arrest me?
I absolutely will.
Okay. The next person
It's a
comes by,
violation of our city
the next
ordinance.
person that comes by, I will ask them for money.
That's fine. You're welcome
All
to
right.
do so. Just
I haven't
understand
done-
you will be placed under arrest.
I haven't
at
done
that
so
time.
to this point, but I might do so.
I haven't said you had. I told you what I've been told.
All right. Panhandling is a constitutionally protected activity.
No.
It is free. Yes, it
It's
is.
a violation of the city ordinance.
It's
And
freedom
if
of
you do it,
speech.
you're going to go to
It's
jail.
freedom of speech.
No, it's not.
All right. I'm putting you on notice. I'm going to panhandle. It's freedom of speech.
And I'm putting you on notice that when you do, you will be arrested.
Okay. Listen.
Standing here with a sign and saying "God bless the homeless vets," you're absolutely right.
So is panhandling.
Is not a crime.
Panhandling is a freedom of speech as well.
No,
The
sir,
courts.
it's a
Are
violation.
you
of
in
the city
contempt of
ordinance.
court right now? Are you in
We're not
contempt
in
of court?
How can I be in contempt?
Because the
of court?
courts have said that panhandling is a freedom of speech issue. It's a freedom of speech.
If that was the case, then it wouldn't be on our books as,
Yes, it
as a
would.
city ordinance.
Yes, it would.
Well, then
That's
between
why
you
the
and
courts have done it. That's why the courts have had to rule on this.
Have him step down, please.
Panhandling is not a crime.
It is in the city.
Matter of fact, it's not only not a crime, it's a constitutionally protected activity safeguarded by the
Where
First
in the
Amendment.
Constitution does it say you can panhandle?
Freedom of speech.
That's not freedom of speech.
Freedom of association.
Okay.
It's not.
No, it's not.
According to who?
Nowhere in the First Amendment does it say you can panhandle without reprise.
It says that I can talk to people, doesn't it?
It does, but the city ordinance for soliciting alms and contributions also says that you can't ask people for
That's a
money.
content-based restriction.
Okay, whatever.
That's a content-based restriction.
JD's on the way down. You have the right to face your accuser. That's in the Constitution.
Okay,
too.
that's fine.
Shows that he got a ticket for the date of birth 1993-06-11, 1993-06-11.
People have offered me money. I haven't taken it.
Cynthia asked me what
No.
so he hasn't asked any of those money, but he says panhandling's not a crime.
Panhandling is a First Amendment protected right. JD, panhandling is freedom of speech. So even if he arrested me for panhandling, it would be a violation of my rights and I would be suing you guys.
Okay.
All right?
That's your option to do so. Panhandling is a violation of the law. I can give you the code section if you want to.
Code, that's fine. Your code section doesn't override the United States Constitution and the freedom of First Amendment to the United States Constitution.
As long as he's not asking for money, he's not like standing there with a sign. He's right. I have no issue with that.
Yeah, we just gotta.
But panhandling isn't a crime.
Panhandling is First Amendment protected activity.
You let me talk.
Freedom of speech. Well, I'm just going to correct you every time you say it. I'll leave at 5 o'clock since it closes at 5, but
So
that's
we
fine.
just had a complaint of somebody that was that looked like a panhandler. So that's why this all happened. So I'm sorry.
But
And I told you I was an investigator, did I not?
Yes.
And I told you I was going to call JD and ask him what he heard, right?
All right.
And have I not done that?
Yeah, but you were threatening to put me in jail for not giving ID.
Well, technically you're required by law.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You want to try that? We can go that route too.
But I'm not going to give you the reaction you're looking for.
My reaction, the reaction I'm looking for with a God bless the homeless veteran sign is just people just to leave me alone. That's all.
Listen, you got to understand, people call us and allege that a crime has committed. We come and investigate it. It's called an investigative process. It's literally what they pay us to do.
Okay. Well, panhandling is not a crime either. Even if I was panhandling, it is not a crime.
That's your opinion.
No, it's not. It's the court's opinion. It's the federal court's opinion.
Anyways, have a good day. We're done.
All right, you too.
And if nobody can say, yes, I heard him having a father.
It's on the report team and they said as soon as that plant, and then well, I don't think it is, and it seems like that's all that happened. So that's
No worries.
really
Yeah, I wanted to hear.
So even if I asked JD, if I asked you for money, would I go to jail right now?
Man, you're not going to get the reaction.
Okay, JD, can I have some money? I'm panhandling.
I'm not fighting. I'm not
Yeah,
stupid.
good. You shouldn't be because it's a freedom of speech thing.
No, it's not. It's a violation of the city ordinance.
You're walking away and getting in your car because you know better.
You got a smartphone. Look up north. It's called Munich.
You know better. You're getting in your car and you're leaving because you know better. You don't want to go that route. You don't want to be deposed. You want to go to federal court.
Thanks for watching. When officers admit your actions are legal but arrest you anyway, that's not law enforcement. That's abuse of power. These clips show why knowing your rights isn't optional anymore. Like, comment, share and subscribe, because the only way to stop tyranny is to expose it.